Hey guys, Fenno here, and today I have 5 hidden inputs for you. Now, on my previous video I got some great feedback and you loved the lineup I had made there, so I'm going to give you another one today. Let's just jump straight into it. From left to right, the first 2 are hidden in the floor, the middle one is an input in the ceiling, and the last 2 are hidden in the wall. Click on any of the designs to jump to the corresponding showcase, but I will walk you through it as well. Alright, so as I said, the first 2 designs are hidden in the floor, and let's go ahead and show you the first one right here. As you can see, we have a flush floor with a very suspicious piston movable block. So whenever I place a redstone dust on top of it, the lamps quickly turn on and then turn off again, and the floor just hides up pretty neat. So let's go ahead and show you how to build it. So you're going to start out with a 2x4 platform like this, and in this case this is going to be my floor level. So I'm going to go down here, place a couple of blocks down and place a sticky piston facing upwards like this. Then diagonal of that sticky piston on the short side of the platform like this, go ahead and place a redstone block with a redstone dust on top. And on top of that redstone dust, place a furnace with any block in it. It doesn't matter how many blocks, doesn't matter what block it is, as long as there's something in there. And then take a redstone comparator output like this, curve around the corner with just a block there and a redstone dust on top of this block. And then a redstone repeater on one tick, another redstone dust out of that redstone repeater, and then place a sticky piston facing downwards with a redstone block on its face, and then that should be it. Very cool. Now you can take an output out of this, just out of this redstone dust, out of the comparator. Doesn't really matter as long as you make sure that this redstone dust is still pointing in towards the sticky piston right here. So the second floor design I have here is actually 1 block above the floor. Now I can see this getting used with a crafting table. So if you just have a crafting table in an open field or something and someone places a redstone dust on top of it, suddenly it activates a hidden door or something going on in the background. I'm sure your creativity can work something out there. But yeah, let's get into the tutorial. Alright, so for this one you're going to start out with a sticky piston right next to the floor level like this. So when it extends, it pushes up above the floor level. Then go ahead and place a block right next to the piston. Place a redstone block diagonal of that block and place a redstone dust on its face. Then place a sticky piston facing in towards the redstone dust with a redstone block on its face right there next to the piston facing upwards, so it looks like this. Then take an output out of this block with a sticky piston and another redstone block, and then take an output out of that redstone block with a redstone dust, and that should be pointing in towards this piston. And when we place a block there, it activates the piston, redirecting the redstone, thereby butting this piston. So we can just update it and take an output out of any of the redstone blocks that have been used in this design. Alright, so the third design I have right here is a hidden input in the ceiling. Now as you can see, when we place a button right here and press it, you can see that the lamps activate and the ceiling hides up very nicely like that. The way you want to go about building this one is have a sticky piston facing downwards with a piston movable block, which will be your ceiling level. 1 block up from where the original ceiling level will be, so that's going to be like that. I'm just going to leave this 1 block for reference, and place a redstone dust on the ceiling, and then place a lever, flick it on right there so it looks like this, and take a redstone repeater output on 1 tick, feed that up into a block with a redstone dust on top. Then grab an upside down half slab, a glowstone block, or an upside down stair, and place some redstone dust on top. We're doing this to make sure that this redstone does not get redirected, because we're going to place a block right here soon. But first we have to place a redstone repeater on 1 tick there, and then a block on the side of that repeater. So that block is diagonal of the sticky piston right there. And then last of all, just place your block right here. and it should look like this. So whenever we update this piston now, it retracts and then extends real quick again. And then the last two designs I have prepared for you today are hidden inside the wall. Now, if we come over here to the left and we place a redstone torch on the wall right here, you can see that this lamp turns on for a quick second and then turns off again, and the torch gets automatically broken by the wall. So let's go ahead and show you how to build this one. So just like the previous designs, this one is really simple to build. You're just going to start off with a wall and of course a floor to stand on, and then go ahead and place a sticky piston facing the wall with a 1 block gap like that, and then choose a side you're going to do the redstone on because it's really tiny. Place a block with redstone dust on top and then a redstone torch right there. Place a 2-tick repeater right there. Feed that up into a block and then place a block right on top of the repeater, and that is all your redstone. Now all you need to do is replace this block, put it on the sticky piston, and then there you go. That is all you needed to build this design. For the 5th and final design, you have to place a torch right here, and then you will get an output, as you can see by the lamp right there. But do note that this has to be a torch, and it has to be all the way down in the wall, so you can't have it in the middle. Anyway, let's get on to the tutorial. So you're going to want to start out with a layout like this. So this is my floor and here is my wall. The bottom part of my wall is where I'm going to place the torch on. So let's go ahead and place a piston facing upwards right under that block so it can pull it down. And then place another sticky piston facing downwards right there. So when we place the torch on the side of this block, this piston extends. Then we can place a redstone block on the face of that sticky piston facing downwards. Then 2 redstone dust right there. And then a redstone torch right there with a block above. So this is going to burn out, which is going to make sure that it pulls it down and pushes it back up like this. So that is pretty much it. That's all the hidden input devices I had lined up for you. I will leave you with a world download in the description if you want to check out the designs for yourself. But yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you guys next time.